We unpack. We unpack. We unpack. Coming to you live, Boxing Ego unpack. Yeah. We unpack. We unpack. We unpack. Coming to you live. No, he didn't. No, he didn't. 9-4 plus 5 pennies. Add that up, nephew. Vergil Ortiz. Listen, it's just a mess out here. What on earth is going on? Ring put out some information. The information was bad. Vergil Ortiz and his team clear everything up. So now your boy Ego got to clear everything up. I know you guys are confused. I know this. But stay tuned to the end of my video and you will understand what is going on about Vergil Ortiz and his next fight. So, should be a good one. Let's get it cracking. What up, Fight World? It's your boy Ego and I'm back with some more boxing. This story begins with Ring Magazine. I don't know what is going on over there, but ever since Turkey bought Ring Magazine, they have been so unreliable. It's crazy. They continue to put out bad information time after time. Time after time. Right? And at one point, they were regarded as the Bible of boxing. If this is your God, if this is your Bible, then I must be atheist. Because the information they are putting out is not trustworthy. Right? And I got to stand up for boxing because it's a terrible look. Here's why. When you get people's hope up, you get their hopes up and they start feeling, oh, this fight's happening, this fight. And then if it don't happen, you look dumb. Mind you, as boxing fans, we already deal with this because people fail PED test. People end up getting injured. So there's a chance in boxing that's going to happen no matter what. But I feel like we don't need people putting out bad information. So let me further expand on this. Ring put out this graphic and it was like breaking and they put it all big. Breaking, from Mike Cappinger. Vergil Ortiz, Erickson Lubin are finalizing a deal for an October 18th junior middleweight fight in the U.S. on DAZN, sources tell Ring's Mike Cappinger, right? And look, you already got people giving their predictions and liking the matchup and this, that, and the third, right? Now, information comes out. Leave it to your boy Ego. I made this graphic. You see where it says rumor, and I'll explain why. Vergil Ortiz says if it doesn't happen, actually, hold on, we got to go back. So here's Ring. I'm going to start from the top so you guys aren't confused. My bad. Vergil's pops responded to that Ring post. This isn't yet true if it's Erickson Lubin who's next, because Xander Zayas has a deadline still and it's till 5 p.m. today. He's had the offer since Wednesday, I believe. I don't know how Ring Magazine can post this if Xander hasn't completely turned it down. So what does that mean? At the point of Ring posting it, they jumped the gun. They posted it prematurely and there's an offer, and it sounds like that's their plan A offer was Xander Zayas. And depending on what he decides to do determines if an alternate Erickson Lubin gets the fight. And then what happened next was Xander Zayas, who has an offer out on the table, posted the email. Vergil Ortiz, this is not a real offer. Stop lying to your fans. The answer is yes. Come meet me in Puerto Rico. And he posted the email from Golden Boy. So this is proof that Golden Boy sent out an offer on behalf to Top Rank on behalf of Vergil Ortiz to make a fight with Xander Zayas. Says Carl Moretti from Top Rank. Thanks for your prompt reply. It's 50-50% deal. So a 50-50 deal. Venue could be Nevada or California. As the remaining details, we can work them out. Yes, DAZN would put up a fight night advance against a portion of the estimated pay-per-view revenue. What I really need is confirmation that Xander wants to fight in December 2025. If you confirm that, we can work all the details out. Eric Gomez, Golden Boy president, right? So they're trying to make the fight. Xander Zayas, he put, again, this ain't no real deal. Now, I don't understand what on earth he's talking about, at least from what he posted. See, I'm not like making this up. I'm going off of what he posted. What he posted, it looks like a fair offer. Neutral territory, Nevada, Vegas, or California. And Vergil Ortiz is from Texas, so it's not like he has home court advantage. Xander Zayas reps Puerto Rico, so you don't have the hometown advantage. So it's kind of neutral territory. And then the 50-50 split with pay-per-view doesn't sound like something where you like throw it in the bin. Like, this is not something I'm interested. So I don't know what he's talking about. Eric Gomez seen this, the president who sent the email and the offer. Been doing this a long time. I've never had a private email offer posted. Sign of the times, I guess, or desperate for an excuse. I know this. If a fighter and promoter really want a fight, they make it happen. If they don't, they make excuses. Team Vergil Ortiz. So he's like, man, what is it? I mean, that's just what it is. This new generation, they don't got no code. They posting sparring clips from in the gym. It used to be like what happened in the gym stays in the gym. And them days is gone. Like what happens in the gym might stay in the gym depending on who got the tape. It's all about who got the tape. If you put the tape in the hands of O-Dog, why y'all keep it about my tape? You know what I mean? What you say, get damn it? You know what I mean? You put that tape in O-Dog's hand, you don't know who gonna see the tape. That's a little, you know what I mean, for minutes, you know what I mean? Vergil Ortiz, he says, what exactly is so unfavorable about this offer? It's 50-50. You have time to recover and train for December. It would be in neutral territory. Don't run away now. You've had the offer for 3 days to agree, and we haven't heard a thing from your side. So, I mean, I agree. I don't know what this distress message is. Xander Zayas, when Vergil Ortiz needed a late replacement because Madrimov, I think he pulled out, or Boachuk. I forgot. Somebody, Vergil was supposed to fight. I think it was Boachuk or somebody, and then the fight got canned or pulled out. And Xander Zayas said he wanted to fight Vergil Ortiz, but being honest, it doesn't look like he really does. And then don't give me no piddly argument like, oh, he's champion. He got a email belt and he's unproven. Vergil Ortiz has a better resume. 50-50 split sounds about right. You know what I mean? To be honest. So don't be like, oh, he's a champion. Like he Oscar De La Hoya or Miguel Cotto level of champion where he's established. See, y'all keep throwing around belts and champions. That doesn't mean what it once meant in modern times, period. Whereas like I'm a champion. I mean, a lot of guys can say that are probably undeserving. It's just like the rankings. They're like, oh, Boots in his opponent is ranked in 3 sanctioning bodies. Who cares? Nobody want that fight. Nobody knows who Lima is. You dig? So don't try to pop rankings and stuff at me. Anywho, Vergil Ortiz says if the fight with Zayas doesn't happen, it's because he didn't want it. He's had the offer for 3 days. You guys are only hearing about it now because we said something. So we'll have to see how it plays out. But very embarrassing from Ring with all this other. I just went through it. Listen, I know I am the best in the business and it's not even close. Look at the quality of this video. I tell you all the time, in boxing, there's a lot of low quality content. The editing is bad. The microphone is bad. The voice is bad. It's clickbait. The information is bad. I give it to you all. High quality visuals, high quality audio, and high quality information. And you got people who produce content on the fly, and they're not giving you any of these components. Not visual quality, not audio quality, not informational quality. I give it to you all. My channel, we exist because of great fans. Word of mouth. If you enjoy this, subscribe, share the video. That is how we keep this a well-oiled machine, so I can produce more and more content in the world of boxing. So quality is not dead. Your boy Ego got it all day. If you like it, you like it. If you don't, then get off my channel. Anywho, it is bad from Ring. They keep putting out premature information, right? Where they're like, oh, this fight's happening. And then they're like, oh, something came up, right? With Chris Eubank and what's his name? Conor Benn. They had put out Sella in Ring is in charge of Conor Benn, Chris Eubank rematch. Okay. And then a week later, they came out and said, Sella wants nothing to do with this. Ring wants nothing to do with Conor Benn and Chris Eubank rematch. They can have it. Like, huh? Y'all just put out the information that it was all good and the rematch was happening. Then a couple weeks passed, came back out. Now they're back involved. Bro, this just looks stupid. Ring looks stupid to continue to put out bad information. Like, imagine only certain people could get away with this. If you got the complexion for the protection, you could get away with the bad information all the time, right? Where you could just keep putting out information before it's ready to be put out and not have any type of backlash. Can you imagine if Boxing Ego put out video after video and everything was bad information? Now, I know the haters are going to be like, oh, that's what you do. Cap, I give my opinion on fights, but when it comes to the reporting of what's going on and who's fighting and when they're fighting, I don't put out bad information, right? You might not agree with my perspective on a fight, but that's not disinformation or misinformation. I'm talking about active campaigns to be first and put information out to the public, and then you don't know that's the case. Why would you say that the Erickson Lubin fight is done, but then his daddy coming out saying it ain't done? We're trying to get this Xander Zayas fight popping before the Lubin fight. Lubin is just one of many, right? That's like Boots Ennis and Eddie Hearn. They did the same thing. They were negotiating with Rashidi Ellis, Josh Kelly, and obviously Lima. And then it ended up being the worst out of the names that were mentioned. Lima, right? The most unknown guy. So that's like me putting out videos saying, oh, Boots is fighting Josh Kelly. Boots is fighting Rashidi, and then he don't fight him, right? So I really hope we get to a point where boxing news becomes good again and people aren't just so thirsty and desperate to be seen where they're just trying to put out the information. That's why I know what I'm doing is legendary. Like, I'm giving you high quality content. I put it out quick. I don't care about being first. I've been first so many times and for so many years. We working on the quality and make sure we get it right, you know, and making sure that is of the utmost importance. A lot of people, they're trying to keep up with the boxing egos and the fight hypes and the fight hubs. So they just putting out whatever and they just rushing it. Like, oh, let me do a 2-minute, 4-minute video real quick, and put something out, you know. And then in response, you got places like The Ring, and they're no better. They're trying to put the content out first, so they don't care if it's accurate. They just like the drama show. You know what I mean? Boxing fans, we want good fights. We're reasonable. We just want good fights, good information, and a good buildup and stuff like that. So I don't know what's up with Vergil Ortiz, but come back to the channel when it clears up and we get an actual fight announced. I'll be back to inform you guys per usual. 1, live streaming can be tough, which is why I use StreamYard. Click the link in the description for StreamYard, which is an awesome tool that enables you to set up your stream with ease of use. Get great results with live streaming. It's what I use. Stream to social media with ease with StreamYard. Live streaming is here to stay. Engage with your audience using StreamYard. Great way to reach out to your audience and connect. So you need a tool that can do that. If you're new to YouTube and you're struggling to get views, one tool I can provide to you is TubeBuddy. I've been on YouTube over 10 years. I use TubeBuddy daily to crank out videos just like this one that you're watching. Learn how the pros do it with TubeBuddy. YouTube receives a lot of traffic, which also means a lot of creators, a lot of people putting out content. So you need to learn the ropes so you know how to separate yourself, especially if you're new, but even if you're a pro, use TubeBuddy. The link is in the description. Get more views, more subscribers, and a higher click-through rate, so ultimately you can realize all of your online goals. Use my affiliate link in the description and grow your channel fast.